Jack Campbell. He's polarizing. He's become polarizing, it feels like, for the most part.
I don't know what polarizing is.
Well, some people just don't like the
white. White guilt.
Some people don't like the value out of the first-round pick, but I think we all understand he's a solid guy on the team, a contributor.
Very good player.
Here's what Colton has to say. Many criticized the Lions for drafting Campbell in the first round 2 years ago. Now he looks like one of the best young linebackers in the game. Go figure. Campbell's elite range and length give him a high floor, has made him serious strides in coverage in year two. It coincides with him settling into the Mike linebacker spot after he's moved around as a rookie. With so many injuries to the position last season, Campbell was mainstay, and he's only getting better. The goal for him should be 2025 Pro Bowl appearance.
Yep.
He's got the talent.
I agree 100%.
I agree he's got the talent. We just got to see it in coverage. And maybe some of that, maybe the reason why we didn't have it had to do with a little bit of those injuries. I'm for damn sure the fucking defensive line.
Absolutely.
Like 1,000,000%. But even talking about the guys coming in sparingly to cover on the linebacker spots outside of him, at the Sam, the Will, like he has to make up for that.
Not only the defensive line, when you don't have Ali McNeil or Aiden Hutchinson or other guys in front of you, it's going to make your job a lot harder. But also when next to you, you don't have Malcolm Rodriguez or Alex Anzalone or Derek Barnes, it's going to make your job a lot harder too when you're out there with Jamal Adams, Ben Neiman, and Trevor Nowaski. Like, Jack's going to be fine. He's going to be a beast again this year. I have no doubts about Jack Campbell. I believe 100% he's going to be a Pro Bowl type guy. I think he's going to make a Pro Bowl this year, no doubt. He's a stud.
Yeah, I think he's a top 15 guy in the game right now at the position, the Mike spot specifically. Not, I don't people read linebacker and just judge them all the same. You can't really be doing that.
And it's he still needs to take a step further in coverage for sure. But that takes him from being a good linebacker to an elite linebacker. Like if he takes a step in coverage,
if you do what he did in college,
we're talking about a top 5 linebacker in the league.
Especially if you do what he did in college.
Yeah.
And again, having a front four in front of him, like a healthy front four in front of him, and just guys who are used to playing the system and the opposite of him too. Alex Anzalone, I want to read this one before we go to break. It says, one of the players who jump-started this rebuild, Anzalone is a valuable presence in the locker room and one of the NFL's most underrated linebackers. What he can do in man coverage and instinctively as a run defender helps keep everyone on the same page defensively. But it appears Anzalone, who wasn't around for OTAs, wants a new contract. Coaches wouldn't discuss the situation, but he was one of the 2 players who weren't accounted for this spring, and they weren't on Campbell's list of injury absences. The other was Frank Ragnow. Entering the final year of his contract, we'll see what the future holds for the 2 parties.
Yeah,
that's everything we've been saying too.
We all know how everybody in this room and everybody pretty much in the city of Detroit feels about Alex Anzalone, how vital he is for this team. And when you look at the best coverage linebackers in the NFL, you look at Fred Warner, you look at Roquan Smith, and then you're looking at Alex Anzalone. Like, it's that level. He is one of the best, if not the best, coverage linebackers in the NFL. I'd still put Fred Warner over him, but, like, come on. That's the best dude in the position. You got to get Anzo back in here. And now with, I think, Frank retiring, this front office and this team has no excuse to re-sign Alex Anzalone. Me, personally, obviously, I don't have anything to back this. I haven't heard anything about it specifically. But I feel like Anzalone wants to and deserves to be the highest-paid linebacker on this team. I think they're going to make Anzalone the highest-paid linebacker on this team, and they should get that done pretty soon. He is vital for this team's success. He's vital for the locker room. He is a guy that has been with this regime pretty much his whole career. Obviously, Aaron Glenn gone now, but he's been with Dan Campbell for a long time. And he's another guy that is exactly what this regime preaches of. He wasn't this can't-miss superstar that they brought in. He wasn't even a guy that they brought into, all right, he's going to be your starting linebacker for the tenure of your time here.
He's grown.
He was grown. He has gotten better. He has really taken that captain role. Enzo's the man.
He's just so versatile. He's so good.
Got to bring him back.
Way better than a lot of people give him credit for.
You remember the Vikings game,
his ability to,
right?
like you just read off, his ability to rush in and grab the defense. I mean, go back and watch that Rams game if you want a perfect example of how good Alex Anzalone could be for you. Like, he was everywhere.
Yeah.
He's everywhere in coverage. He's everywhere in the run game. And he's also a leader in that locker room. Remember, we had Doc Macaroon on, like, just 2 weeks ago. And when Doc had a judgment call on Derek Barnes' practice footage, you know who stood up for him? Alex Anzalone.
Yeah.
He is El Capitan. Mm-hmm. He is fucking him. And I promise you, The best way to articulate it is if you want to go watch the Rams highlights. It's as simple as that.
Or just like you could feel it when that defense from the game before to the Vikings game when he came back, you could feel that it is tangible.
Yes.
The difference that Alex Anzalone makes when he's in the lineup. He's your best coverage linebacker, he's your best pass rushing linebacker, and he's your smartest linebacker. Like you need that guy. And I think they get, and him and Jack Campbell is such a good combination. Like the way they complement each other.
Yeah,
I think you got to get it done. I think it's a no-brainer, and I do think the Lions are going to get it done.
And part of the reason why it's so great on defense, the point you made, is him being with this regime for so long. He's locked in with the system.
Yeah.
The game's slowed down for him. He's at that stage in his career. That's why he wants that bread.
And he deserves it, and he should get it.
1,000,000%.
And he
should be the highest paid linebacker of this team.
Absolutely.
Without doubt. There's no excuse you re-sign Derek. And no disrespect to Derek Barnes, but Ansel holds so much more.
Cartier says best coverage linebacker isn't saying much, bruh. He was one of the best coverage linebackers in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
You can't say more than that. Like, he's the best coverage linebacker on the Lions. Maybe that's not saying much, but look at his stats around the league.
Our guy, One Funky Lions fan, feels validated because he was been defending Alex since he got here.
Yeah.
I had some words about Alex, but more like he was always there effort-wise.
His first year here was
He was
tough.
always there like in the scheme, but like, yeah, it's felt like he's like lacked
Missed a lot of tackles his first season here.
But the more you heard Aaron Glenn talk about like guys and Dan Campbell talk about it, guys weren't doing their job.
Yeah.
They were worried about everybody else's job. And it was a complete mess. Now you got guys doing their job. Ansel's standing out like a fucking dog. And he is.